I went to Ralph's, the grocery store, for those of you listening all over the world. It's a grocery store in LA, and there's a kid outside. Black kid, he's wearing shorts, shower shoes, socks, and a wife beater, but he's got a gut. And he's got like that cool fro, like the Jim Hill, like 1982, like, fuck it, I'm holding on to this look. I'm getting pussy like this. And he's right, he is. But this kid was not, you know. And he's holding a box, and he goes, would you like to buy chocolates to help my high school football team get new equipment? And I was like, all right, first of all, I don't think that's how we're fixing interscholastic athletics, like one shitty melted chocolate bar at a time. It's 106 degrees out, you're holding soup. I know every chocolate bar. I remember Summit chocolate bar. It was like a Kit Kat rip-off. Like, I know all of them. Whatchamacallit, 100,000. I'm not going to name. Well, how if I just named every chocolate for 9 minutes? I'm like, Adam Carolla, everybody. And he's holding something with like a picture of an owl, Cleopatra, a pyramid, a dollar sign, Lil Boozy, like a tag from like a graffiti artist, and like the number 3. And I'm like, well, this is just like bullshit. You made this. Well, I don't say that to him. And I go, oh, okay, maybe. What number are you? And the kid goes, and you can use this one. The kid goes, what'd you say? And I go, fuck you. You never forget your number. Like, I was number 37, free safety. I never played. I never got on the football field, ever. I wrestled, I played baseball. Football was just a spaz. I never played, but every guy in this room, ladies, you don't know this about us. That number's ingrained. Don't say it now. When I point, everyone's going to yell out what their high school number was, guys. It's ingrained in us, because we fought for that number. You see guys pulling on the number 8 in baseball practice. That's why I was 37. Nobody gives a shit about it. Right now, what was your number? Go. 7. I would buy chocolate bars from any of you guys. Would you like to buy a chocolate bar? Help mine. I did that story that really happened in Cal. I was doing Cal, which is supposed to be like the super most cool, liberal, rural, hippy-dippy school on earth. And afterwards, I have to go get dinner with the Student Activities Board. And it's 14 people, 14 of them are Asian. 14 Asian people, all like the odds of that are very odd. Come on, like there's the Student Activities Board. You might think you're being interrogated in someplace Asian. All right, and the girl goes, "It was a little uncomfortable when you got racist." And I'm like, "What's racist?" She goes, "Like the story about the kid outside the grocery store." I go, "What's racist about it?" She goes, "Why does he have to be black?" I go, "'Cause he was black." And she goes, but if he was white, you wouldn't have pointed that out. I go, right, because I'm white. Only 12% of the population's black. If a black guy walks into a grocery store, it's like, oh, hey, look, I don't see this all the time. If a white guy walks through Watts Towers in a bathing suit, it's like, remember that time that white motherfucker came down the street? Like, he was the outlier to me. And she goes, well, I thought it was racist. I'm like, oh, my God. Oh, I have my check. So I just got up and I walked out. And I did a whole bunch of Asian jokes to myself on my drive home. They always get you on the way going into the grocery store because they know you have money, you know. And they always have that one sentence that freezes you because if you don't answer, you're like Hitler. They're like, are you against babies with AIDS? And you're like, oh. No, actually, I'm not. Bye. I got to go. I have to get organic apples. I had my son in my arms. He was, 2 days old. He was inside another human being 48 hours ago. I'm walking into Gelson's and Pacific Palisades, and this guy with a clipboard. By the way, why are we solving all the world's problems with clipboards outside grocery stores? Shouldn't we be on like the floor of the Senate or in city council meetings? Like, is that really gonna like no more fracking? Why? Well, people were outside fucking Pathmark in New Jersey with clipboards. It's done now. Oh, okay. I'm holding my baby son. He's a preemie, so he's like 4 pounds, 2 days out. And he goes, can I talk to you a second about Planned Parenthood? I'm like, talk about know your audience. I go, this was inside a person. I don't know if I'm, pro-abortion or anti, but I'm definitely anti-abortion, like here, like I'm holding this life. So I'm definitely pro-life here. And the guy goes, but do you want to talk to me? I'm like, and then a guy starts coming over. And he wants to know if I want to sign a fracking thing. I go, what is? I didn't know what fracking was. I thought it was something like Pornhub I was going to get into. He goes, when they drill sideways through the Earth's crust. I'm like, you really give a shit about that? Really? You never you don't have like a fantasy football team you can pay attention to? Drilling sideways. Who cares? That's not bad off the top of my head. All right. Yes.